Hey, CrossFitters, welcome back. It's Coach Bob. And tonight I want to talk a little bit about a workout that we did today. And as CrossFitters, we do things a little bit differently than the average gym goer, right? So when I was young and many years before I learned about CrossFit, I didn't really know what I needed to do when I went to the gym. I would go, I'd lift weights. I might make a list of the things that I wanted to do when I was at the gym. And the list might look something like this. So, maybe I would, plan on, I need to work on my cardio. So I better run a mile. I saw they had some kettlebells. So I always wanted to do some kettlebell swings. So I think I'll do some kettlebell swings. And then there would be these rowers that they'd have two of them. And, when I'd go up or down the stairs, changing levels, I'd see that they'd have the rowers over there. No one was ever using them. So I might say, hey, you know what? If I was ambitious, I wanted to do even more cardio, I might say, hey, I'll do some rowing. So my list might look a little bit like that. And, needless to say, my results in the gym might be kind of determined by how good my plan was and how I went about that work, right? So what would that day in the gym be like? Well, run a mile. So I'd go and I'd see if there was any treadmills that are open. There'd be plenty of them that would be open. It'd be probably a line of about a dozen or so of them, or maybe 24 rowers, or maybe I could go on an elliptical. I would get on the treadmill and I'd set the level to probably about 4, start walking a little bit, and then bump it up to 6 or 7. I'd say, okay, that's good. Do a little bit of jogging. And then I would watch the little LED go around the display on there. And every time it'd go around once, that'd be 400 meters. Do it 4 times, I'd be done. Then I'd check the box on that. Did the treadmill. I'd walk over to where we got the kettlebells and some of the medicine balls and things like that. And I might start swinging the kettlebell. How many reps should I do? I don't know, until I got bored with it, I guess. And, this is kind of the way we go. I'd probably try out a couple of the different colored kettlebells, see which one was good. And, honestly, probably try a really heavy one, try to see how heavy I could go, something like that. And, then I would be done with that. Check that off the list. Probably walk around the machines a little bit, see if I want to do any of the weightlifting that's there on the machines. And then eventually I would make my way back to the rowers. And I'd say, well, I was going to do some rowing, and I'd kick off and start doing some rowing. That's going to be incredibly boring. That's why no one ever uses them at the gym. And, so it would just be like, okay, well, I guess I worked out today. Then I would probably pack things up and check my phone and head on home. That's not the way it is in CrossFit, is it, guys? So let's take a look at the workout for today that we had out there. And today we basically had the same amount of work that I had on my list. In the workout, we ran a total of 4 400-meter runs. That would add up to about a mile, 1,600 meters. 1,609 meters is precisely a mile. Then we would do 21 kettlebell swings in each round for a total of about 84. And then with the time that was remaining in that 20 minutes, we're going to row for max meters. Now, the intent usually in a CrossFit workout, and especially one like this, is really going to be working at a higher intensity. So we're not talking about setting the treadmill to level 4, 6, 7, or anything like that. We've got 400 meters that we're going to do each interval, and then 21 kettlebell swings. So we want to try to earn as much time as we can for the rower, so that we can row our max meters, right? So we want to run fast, but we know that if we run too fast, the intensity is too high, that the other things we need to do in the workout are going to suffer. So we really try to find a sustainable pace. Again, being mindful that we want to have some time that we can actually make some progress on the rower. If we go all in on that 4 rounds of 400 meters and 21 kettlebell swings, there's not going to be much left as far as energy level, right? For that rowing, it's going to be a slog of a row. So we want to kind of balance it out. So I look at this as a 20-minute workout, which means that I'm going to be probably approaching it slightly more intense than my 5K run to get the most out of it. So I would look at maybe my 5K running pace. That might be where I would set my intervals for my run. My 21 kettlebell swings, those I'm going to try to do those unbroken. So, very small rest intervals, unlike, the example I gave where it would just be me going to the gym by myself and just trying to figure out where should I be doing. This is a lot more engaging and already planned out for me. And I know I'm going to be getting a great workout here, really, with these intervals, with the running and the kettlebell swings. And now with the precious time that's left on there, I think I had about six or 7 minutes left to row. And, I need to really get that thing going. So the goal there is to row the max meters. Completely different than if I was just walking around in the gym without a plan, do some rowing, right? So if we kind of go back to our plan here, when we look at our running a mile, that's going to be done at around our 5K running pace. And then swinging our kettlebell, well, we've got 4 rounds of 21 kettlebell swings. We're going to be doing those unbroken if we can. Under a little bit of a cardio load because we just came in from that run. We got to keep it going, and we want small rest intervals between those. Head back out. 4 runs all together. Tick them off. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you're ready to do some rowing. We want max meters on the rower, and that's the way we build up our intensity on these workouts, guys. Throw away the mini me in the corner. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me tonight on this quick little video on the differences between, the old school workouts that I might be doing when I just had a list of things I wanted to do at the gym and I didn't really have a plan, to now with CrossFit and really going after that intensity and building all of that good overall fitness. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Take care and have a good night. Peace.
Nobody encouraged anybody else to push themselves. The intimidation factor of a workout isn't a reason for people to say, nah, I'm not doing that. It's like, okay, this is going to be hard. But when you're brand new and you have no idea what's going on, you can just get lost in the workout and the fun and just doing it, pushing yourself.
I do CrossFit for longevity of life, to take care of me. I feel that it has made me a stronger person, and it's something that everybody can do. I want to get the misconception that people automatically think that they can't do it, but you know what, they can. If I can do it, anybody can.
So started CrossFit because I had moved to this area and I wanted something where I could make friends and it wasn't like such an antisocial Globo gym atmosphere. So I kind of joined for the community and for the body outlook of it, the health and fitness, yeah. It's awesome. Between the coaches and then also just the other athletes that go here, everybody's really in it together, and it's like a friendly competition, but everybody really wants the best for everybody else too.
Everybody wants to see you do your best, and like when you fail, it's not like, oh, you failed, good luck next time. It's like, hey, you got really close to doing that. This is what you should do to make it happen, and everybody's cheering for you for that to happen.